Welcome, ma'am. फैक्टर है बड़ा सारा यहाँ पे, है ना? We can see that. Welcome. So good to see you, sir. मतलब कमाल कमाल ढा रहे हो आप अपनी फैशन चॉइसेस से भी यहाँ पे. We have to talk about films. We have to talk about disruption. And उसके लिए एकता मैम, this one's for you. Please tell me. एक समय था टीवी में एक ही चीज देखते थे, फिर हम पांच आया, क्योंकि सास भी कभी बहुत ही आया. डिसरप्टिव था काफी. एंड एवरीबडी स्टार्टेड फॉलोइंग द ट्रेंड. उसके बाद आपने कहा नागिन लेके आऊंगी. टीवी की बात करें, वो भी लोगों ने फॉलो करना शुरू कर दिया. फिल्मों की बात करें, एलएसडी, लिपस्टिक अंडर अंडर माय बुर्का, उड़ता पंजाब एंड व्हाट नॉट. एंड आई हैव टू टॉक अबाउट वंस अपॉन अ टाइम इन मुंबई. एंड साथ ही द डर्टी पिक्चर, डायलॉग बाजी, असली एंटरटेनमेंट, कल्ट, ये होता है. अभी यहां क्या होने वाला और कैसे ये कल्ट मूवीज की शुरुआत हुई? टेल अस.
एक हमारे जो प्रोड्यूसर, आई डोंट नो व्हेयर ही इज हियर, सुनीर,
He'll be with us.
he'll be with us.
Yes.
We he brought a script to us. हमारे पास ही स्क्रिप्ट आई और स्क्रिप्ट आउटस्टैंडिंग थी. एंड ही सेड आई एम गोइंग टू अनुराग फॉर इट.
Right.
फिर वन डे आई वाज वॉकिंग एंड अनुराग सेड, मैंने बहुत दिनों बाद एक स्क्रिप्ट मुझे अच्छी लगी, मैं कर रहा हूँ. आर यू ऑन? आई हियर यू आर ऑन. I said, I've told them, if you're on, I'm on. It was as simple as that. Because you needed a director like Anurag to do this film.
Right.
I was at that process wanting, मैं Alt बनाया था. Alt was a movie brand to make, see, सारी फिल्में बड़ी होती हैं, कुछ फिल्में ज़ोरदार होनी चाहिए. And the idea was कि चाहे वो लुटेरा हो, चाहे वो उड़ता पंजाब हो, चाहे वो LSD हो, they all came from Alt. Then Alt became a mass brand with digital.
Right.
So the time had come to launch a new brand.
Right.
So we thought ki cult, which is a culture, it came from there.
Yeah.
So we decided to launch this brand with this film because the script, the absolute riveting thriller that this is, without being typical, without being in the normal space, you know. And Anurag has added so much newness to it that I was like very happy that they took me on as a studio.
I'm, I'm very happy that Ekta chose Dobara to be the film to launch Cult with.
Cult movies, of
It's
course.
a big honor
है ना?
in itself.
और दोबारा तिबारा, every time there is so much excitement when we see directed by Anurag Kashyap. दोबारा,
दो
yes. दोबारा, yes. एक तेरा साथ, वैसे वो मेरे को वो याद आ गया अचानक से. दोबारा when I saw it.
Dobara, the time portal.
Yes. अभी बहुत सारे राज खुलने वाले, मैं बता दूं. अनुराग सर, every time we see directed by Anurag Kashyap, बड़ा सारा excitement होता है. And you have in a way redefined Indian cinema. मैंने कहा ना, disruptive वाला टैग यहाँ लगा है, redefine करने वाला आपको, be it Gangs of Wasseypur, पांच और देव डी. यहाँ क्या हो रहा है?
वो तो आप देखोगे 19 तारीख को. क्या हो रहा है वो मैं नहीं बताऊंगा. हाँ, वो मैं नहीं बताऊंगा because it's unlike anything I have also done before. मैं भी थोड़ा डरा हुआ था. और the amazing thing is the producers and everybody trusted me so much to bring my own self to it and allow us the changes. Me and Nate Bhave, who's also the writer, who was part of you at one time. He was a film critic at Times of India. He's the one who's adapted it. And also allowing us to play with it, to make it more exciting and everything. So I'm just grateful.
As I said, disruptive या redefine करने वाला या off-roading करने वाला, मेरे दिमाग में वही आता है. You guys love
मैं सड़क पे
off-roading.
तो कभी चला ही नहीं.
है ना? तो कौन यहाँ ज्यादा disruptive है? Is it एकता कपूर, EK और AK?
I think हम लोग
be
दोनों
EK.
ही.
I can't be EK. You have to always lead with your director. And my director leads, we follow, we support him. That's our
For
job.
me, the amazing thing was when she saw the film, she said, कुछ भी हो जाए ये फिल्म मैं theatrical release करूँगी और मैं cult इससे launch करूँगी. And this her whole gang of friends,
Right, right,
like each one called me and they said ये क्या है?
right, right.
So that was very empowering. I think for in times like today, in today's times when it's very
It's very easy with an Anurag Kashyap film to go direct to OTT, you know. कोई ना कोई people were like very interested in buying it. We had a post-theatrical OTT deal with Netflix, but
It's already there. मतलब Netflix is already there on the
there.
thing.
But there
She
were other
still
people who
decided
wanted to
that I'll
buy
take this film
direct
and
to
put it out in cinemas.
digital and wanted to give us a lot more money. But movie देखने के बाद I came out of the movie and I was like, I needed a minute. I said ये बहुत अच्छी film है. तो मैंने अपने and I've done this 2-3 times before in life. Called up my mom कि थोड़ा बहुत risk ले ले. I said इतना ही लेंगे, PNA का लेंगे, ज़्यादा नहीं लेंगे, but उतना ले ले. And she said क्यों? ऐसे ठीक है मैं अपने दोस्तों को भी दिखाती हूँ. मैंने घर पे एक screening रखी, अपने दोस्तों को बुलाया and they all came out and they all looked at each other and said, bring it to the theaters, yeah. I said only South films are doing well. Only big films are doing well. Only mass films are doing well. This is nothing like that. But everyone said like, like why don't you do this, because the film is so good. There are two types of films. One, which will get appreciation on OTT. And they have viewers. But a film gets patrons when somebody pays for it. So this I felt as a film deserves a patronage. And this is because the team put in such a good job. I said thoda risk financially मैं ले लूँगी, which is really small. Luckily, I have not put too much expectation on the film. And a little bit, I wanted to give the film the chance of having a patronage.
Right. You know, we could all see that twinkle in your eye when you are talking about this and the entire journey इसके साथ की. आपका साथ दिया है इसमें सुनील खेत्रपाल साहब ने, ladies and gentlemen. He'll also be joining us on the big screen here, जो कि मेरे right में है. And he's produced movies in Hindi and Tamil. साथ ही केसरी की बात करें, बदला की बात करें. He's been there. Thank you आने वाली है sir. The intern का Indian adaptation आने वाला है. So welcome Sunil sir.
Thank you.
Sir, I can see you enjoying yourself, sir. कहाँ हैं आप? Please बताइए.
लंदन में.
I've
लंदन
had
से
to
मेरे
come
DVD
out-
ले आना.
Anurag, this is not DVD. This film started with a script. You came on script, actors came on
नहीं,
script. and then
मेरे
it
DVD
became-
जो
then it
Amazon
got
से
made in
डिलीवर होंगे वो
Spanish.
ले आना.
Direct to home. So, sir, please tell us something about this journey. Coming together with Ekta Kapoor, Anurag Kashyap, Taapsee. This amazing team, and producing this Kamal ka movie that we'll be getting to see.
No, this film is unique. Before this, the director of the original film had made Invisible Guest, which we made as Badla.
Right.
And while we were making Badla, we got hold of the script of Miraj. So the unique thing about this is that even before the Spanish film got made, we had picked up the Indian language rights to the script. Everybody associated with this film has actually come on the English language script. So technically not something that you see and then you say, okay, I want to do this film. It's unique in the sense, the source material, we tend to pick up everything which comes from Spain from this writer-director.
Right.
And Anurag had, it's like a no entry board in front of Anurag's office home phones when it comes to remake. But this script he read and came on board, which is very heartening. Taapsee had read the script and said yes to the film. Ekta, when the film was presented to her, she came on board quickly. We needed a partner like that because it's a, it's a unique film in the genre. So it's been a great journey. Just that when you see the trailer, you will see a gated community with 3 houses. And we traveled all over the world to do recce's and try and find those houses. We couldn't. Eventually, we found them in our backyard. So it's been unique, and it's great to see that it's coming in theaters next month.
Right. Sir, also IFFM पे भी दिखाने वाले हैं ये फिल्म, Indian Film Festival of Melbourne. Sir, ये international audience को मेरे को लपेटे में लेके चलना है, ऐसा कुछ होता है शुरू से? Because
नहीं ऐसा नहीं
always
होता है.
there.
मतलब especially when you're making a film, which in itself is a remake, और original film का जो filmmaker जो सारे festivals में play करता है, same festivals are playing this, and it's being the opening film. And it is not playing at the art house festivals. It's playing at the genre festival, which is as commercial as it can get. So I'm saying the way it is, yeah, Fantasia and all the other things that we can't say because it's unofficial. But it's even post-release is gonna play at so many festivals it's lined up.
Yeah.
So वो जो response और reaction है, वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा overwhelming है because पहले
not
ये
a
रीमेक के
festival
साथ
film.
ज्यादा होता नहीं है
It
ऐसा
is not, of course, it is not.
या रीमेक के साथ ज्यादा होता नहीं है and we are playing at the genre festivals genre festivals is where mainstream commercial thrillers and horrors get played at.
Dhamakedar film, as she said, zordar dhamakedar film. So what we'll do is we'll have a quick photo op for you wonderful people, है ना? हो जाए एक, and then we'll take it forward with your questions.
Okay, there's no hero heroine on the stage. It's the producer
हमारी heroine जो
and
है-
the director. Bear with us.
हमारी हीरोइन SRK के साथ डंकी शूट कर रही है
All right. So we'd also want you to stand over here with Sunil sir. ये virtual एक photo हो जाए. Virtual photo अब भी बनता है यार. Look at his smile. कितना सही दिख रहा है वहाँ पे. पूरा माहौल बन रहा है पीछे. You know, it's as if we have some effect or something. Sunil sir, you're killing it. Yeah, बिल्कुल सब virtual कर रहे हैं हम लोग. All right. So now with this, ladies and gentlemen, it's over to you, wonderful people, and you can shoot your questions. Here you go. जी, कहाँ से आ रहा है पहला सवाल?
Hi, Shadma this side from Home Bollywood. Center. This side, hi. So the trailer look amazing. Congratulations for that.
Thank
and
you.
My question will be from Ekta ma'am. Ma'am, you have worked with Kangna earlier. उनके साथ जो आपका collaboration रहा, उसके बाद हमने further भी बहुत सारे दूसरे collaboration देखे. अब तापसी के साथ आप काम कर रही हैं. तो हम क्या further collaboration उनके साथ भी देखेंगे first?
Absolutely. It's an amazing thing to collaborate with such amazing actors. और अगर कोई project इतना interesting हो, तो maybe I will only go to the actors and say कि यार please ये script पढ़ लो. So it is a very very heartening thing to work with great actors, and they bring in a lot more. Kangna is a brilliant actor, and so is Tapsi.
Right. And since we all know that Kangna said once ki Tapsi is, Sasti Kangna run out. I need to know from you what similarities do you see in Kangna and Tapsi?
ये कैसा question है?
There is no similarity.
There is only one similarity. Both are amazing trailblazer women, and to play them against each other is not your and my job. We're women. We adjust each other's crown,
Right.
not remove it.
Thank you
Hi.
so much.
Hi. Sanchita here from Instant Bollywood. My question is to Anurag sir. Hi. Okay. As we know that Dobara is the remake of Mirage. So I wanted to know how true is Dobara to the source material, or have you made it completely your own?
No, I can't make a film if I don't make it my own.
And
So-
another, yeah.
I can't. But in the sense, yes, the essence of the story is obviously taken from there. But like Sunil said, that we started from the script. The film had not yet come out. So the whole adaptation and everything came from the script, and then we also had to keep in mind that who we are speaking to as an audience. And हम लोग ने अपना काम किया. हमने कभी फिल्म को रेफर ही नहीं किया. So original film को रेफर ही नहीं किया, which is why probably also why it is so different, is why everybody else is also reacting to it like that.
And I have another
But
question.
I never wanted to do a remake in my life. Tapsi had reached out to me, say, "Ye script padho, aap find me a director for this." So I did not read the script. I tried finding a director. And when I read the script, I was like, "Yaar, tu idhar udhar kyun ढूंढ रहा है? मैं खुद ही करता हूँ."
Anurag sir,
sir,
there is a question
just
from my
a minute,
side. Yeah, Surya from
I'll come
Bollywood
back. I'll come
Crazies.
back to you.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
My question is that मनमर्जिया, चोक्ड और ये फिल्म दोबारा काफ़ी वक्त ले रहे हैं आपको डायरेक्ट करने में. हम सब आपकी फिल्में देखना चाहते हैं हर साल एटलीस्ट. Why this is so late and है ना, वो भी थिएटर्स में तो मेरे ख्याल 4 साल बाद.
ये फिल्में तो बना रहा हूँ मैं लगातार. और पहले दोबारा को रिलीज होने दो, बिकॉज एक तो थिएटर काफी समय से बंद थे और माहौल थोड़ा सा अभी सबके लिए बहुत कंफ्यूजिंग सा है. मतलब जैसे इन्होंने बोला साउथ की फिल्में चल रही हैं, एक तरह का माहौल क्रिएट हो रहा है जहाँ पे सब लोग बोल रहे हैं कि क्या चलता है क्या नहीं चलता है. एवरीबडी इज risking a release. It's like such an amazing thing that everybody is risking a release. You know? It's like हमारी फिल्म का कोई इतना प्रॉब्लम नहीं था because our film is already Netflix पे है after a few months, but already आने वाली है. But the thing is उसके बावजूद हर deciding that ये फिल्म मैं थिएटर में रिलीज करूँगी was very heartening and very empowering because जितना ये जिद्दी है तो सबको पता है. और इसने जब डिसाइड करके मेरे को बोला तो मैंने बोला हाँ हाँ मतलब वो इमोशनली आप देख के रिएक्ट करते हो ऐसा बोल दिया होगा. बट शी जस्ट डिड नॉट लेट ऑन. शी सेज यू बिलीव मी एंड यू हैव टू बी देयर विद मी एंड we'll do it and we'll put everything out there, and she has stood by it. And for me, and then the another surprise came in. It was not originally sent for festivals at all. I was passing through. I was on my way to the US. I was passing through, and the final cut of the film, Sakshi, who's sitting there, who's the second unit director as well, who's like literally my collaborator in everything. उसने मेरे को वो फाइनल जो है हमारे लैपटॉप पे लोड किया कि आप चेक कर रहे हैं ना फ्लाइट में कि सब ठीक है कि नहीं है. और आई हैड अ लॉन्ग ले ओवर इन लंडन, एंड एट दैट टाइम द फेस्टिवल, द 2 days left for the before the festival application date was to be logged. I was there in London and I was hanging around with people at BFI, and they were like, "यार तुम्हारी कोई फिल्म नहीं देखी बहुत टाइम से. We have not seen your film. You have anything?" I said, "I've just got the final copy of my new film, but it's a remake because I know festivals do not take remakes." तो मैंने पहले बोल दिया रीमेक. सो अभी जब ओरिजिनल फिल्म जब आएगी तब मैं दिखाऊंगा. कैन वी सी इट? आई सेड मेरे सामने बैठ के देख सकते हो तो देख लो बिकॉज यू नो इट्स अनरिलीज्ड फिल्म. सो आई सैट देयर व्हाइल दे सॉ द फिल्म, and suddenly there was this response and it just went exploding after that. And from all sides when it starts exploding you're like यार हमें शायद नहीं दिखता है क्योंकि हमें अपना बच्चा नॉर्मल कुछ दिखा होगा. And then it's everyone started picking it up. एक जगह गई तो दूसरे ने बोला तो तीसरे ने बोला, फिर सबने देखना चालू किया. Everybody started picking it up, and I was like I've never seen it happen with the remake. So that's what gives me a big confidence. The remakes don't get picked up like that.
Hi Anurag, this is Ravi from ABP News. अनुराग, अभी एकता मैम ने भी बताया, आप भी बोल रहे थे बहुत कंफ्यूजिंग टाइम है और सब रिस्क कर रहे हैं रिलीज करके थिएटर में. तरह तरह की थियरीज चल रही. जब भी ये सवाल किसी भी स्टार से या फिल्म मेकर से पूछा जाता है कि हिंदी फिल्में उतना अच्छा क्यों नहीं कर रही हैं जितना साउथ इंडियन फिल्में कर रही हैं हाल फिलहाल में, तो सब अलग अलग थियरीज दे रहे हैं कि हम लोग मासी फिल्म बनाना भूल गए हैं. कोई बोल रहा है 70s 80s में जिस तरह फिल्में
हमारी हिंदी फिल्में रूटेड नहीं है. बहुत सिंपल.
आप किस तरह से देखते हैं?
बोल रहा हूँ ना, बहुत सिंपल सा आंसर है. आप जब तमिल फिल्म देखते हो या तेलुगु फिल्म देखते हो या मलयालम फिल्म देखते हो, वो अपने कल्चर में रूटेड है. चाहे वो कल्चर मेन स्ट्रीम हो चाहे नॉन मेन स्ट्रीम हो. हमारी फिल्म में रूटेड ही नहीं है. हमारे यहाँ जो हिंदी बोल नहीं पाते, अंग्रेजी बोलने वाले लोग हिंदी फिल्में बना रहे हैं, और हमारी फिल्म में रूटेड नहीं है. जहाँ रूटेड होती है वहाँ चलती है ना. क्यों नहीं चलती हैं? हमारे मेन स्ट्रीम फिल्म मेकर्स जब अपनी फिल्म बनाते हैं तो चलती हैं. हम लोग अपनी फिल्म नहीं बना रहे हैं. गंगूबाई वर्क की ना, भूल भुलैया वर्क की, वो जो 2 फिल्म मेकर्स थे उन्होंने वही फिल्में बनाई जो वो बनाते हैं. हाँ, बाकी फिल्म मेकर्स वो बनाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं जो वो नहीं बनाते. वो इम्प्रेस करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, अपना जॉनर चेंज कर रहे हैं, अपना कुछ और कर रहे हैं. वो इट्स लाइक हम लोग रूटेड. जब जैसे ही हम रूट होंगे अपने आप फिल्में चलेंगी. सिंपल सी बात है.
अनुराग, एक सवाल और है मेरा. किल बिल जो एक कल्ट फिल्म मानी जाती है हॉलीवुड की,
उसका रीमेक नहीं बना रहा.
वो रीमेक नहीं है, होमाज है.
होमाज भी नहीं बना रहा.
अच्छा,
वो आपको तब पता चलेगा जब मैं बनाऊंगा.
उसके बारे में कुछ. हाँ.
बहुत सिंपल सी चीज है. देखिए, आप एक क्लासिक का रीमेक बनाना बेवकूफी होती है. एक फिल्म ऑलरेडी है इतनी बड़ी क्लासिक में, क्यों उसका रीमेक बनाऊंगा? तो अगर आपने मेरी टी शर्ट देखी होगी जो मैंने अनाउंसमेंट की देखी थी, किल बिल था, खून भरी मांग में था. ठीक है, तो खून भरी मांग जो है किल बिल से पहले बनी थी. ठीक है, तो ऐसा नहीं होता. मैं क्या बना रहा हूँ मैं अभी बताने का कोई फायदा नहीं है. जब मैं बना लूंगा आप देखना, उसके बाद आप डिसाइड करना क्या है.
Anurag, slightly to your left, over here. Hi. Anurag, you've done some wonderful thrillers over the years, but this is the first time we see sci-fi elements also seep into a story. Why such a late interest in science fiction?
I'm very scared of it. I'm very scared of science fiction. I'm saying you have on one. See, today the world is one place, right? OTT पे आप सब देखते हो. हमारी ऑडियंस कैसी है आज की डेट में? अगर आप नोलन नहीं हो सकते तो उधर घुसो ही मत, क्योंकि हमारी ऑडियंस भी देखती है. अगर आप उस लेवल पे नहीं जा सकते तो जाओ ही मत, अपनी फिल्म बनाओ. तो मैं तो एक तो पहले स्पेशल इफेक्ट से बहुत डरता हूँ, साईफाई से डरता हूँ, सबसे डरता हूँ. वो डर जाने में बहुत टाइम लगा मेरा, और वो ऐसा नहीं कि पूरी तरह चला गया है. तभी मैं बोल रहा हूँ, इतना अगर ओवर कॉन्फिडेंट होते तो मैं फिल्म बनाने से पहले बोल देता देखो हर जगह जाएगी. ये तो फिल्म धीरे धीरे लोगों ने देख देख के थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंस दिया कि हाँ ये कमाल है. लेकिन मेरे अंदर तो वैसे ही रहता है कि पता नहीं है यू हैव डन जस्टिस और नॉट, बट आई नो वी गेव इट आवर बेस्ट. सो अभी कहाँ जाता है क्या जाता है, रिएक्शंस आर एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी.
Ekta,
Anurag, sir.
I'll just ask Ekta something. Ekta, it's quite heartening what you said that about releasing Dobara in theaters, and you would also have Divakar's film LSD 2 that was announced, and it's a nice throwback to a time when OTT had not come, and we would see these films and the first LSD and Anurag's films in theaters. Would Cult be pushing in that direction and bringing these sort of indie films into theaters again?
So I'm hoping. I definitely want to release LSD 2 and now Dobara as a beginning film. Eventually, it's going to be the response that will decide, because we can't take too much of a risk. We've taken a calculated risk here. LSD 2 is like Love in the Times of Camera was LSD 1. Love in the Times of Internet is LSD 2. So it's quite interesting to see how Debankar has now chosen the social politics in the time of internet in LSD 2. So with these maverick makers, if I am going to be spending their time to make a film for Cult, my job is to give it the best push I can give it. Till the last leg, I will try to get it into the theaters. Because I have seen at a time when LSD released, it might have not done well everywhere. But in Bombay on Sunday, you could not get tickets. And it was a film with no cast. You could not get tickets. People were calling me up. I was like, and that feeling, no amount of appreciation on OTT can give you. And I think I'm a euphoria junkie. I want that euphoria of a movie releasing in a theater, because that's what we all come for. I mean, it is the magic of a cinema that you see a movie in. And this is the perfect date movie. Young people will go. We don't have great thrillers in the theater. And let's do that.
Anurag sir, hi. This is Visha here from News 18. Here. Hi.
Yeah.
Center. Hello. So I wanted to know from the trailer, I got shades of Stranger Things and Dark.
Good.
Wow. Yeah. So was this just coincidence, or is there some kind of inspiration there?
No, it's not like that. I have a. If you look at the red raincoat, it's a creation of Prashant Sawant, who's my costume person, who puts in a lot of thought behind everything. So you have to ask this question to him. I can give you his number.
But trust me, when you see the film, and I felt
not-
that
yeah.
first scene where the kid is on the bicycle, it hits you like Stranger Things. The film is nothing like Stranger Things. But
is
at
not
that
like-
moment, you feel, finally, we have this sci-fi thriller that I thought on my own that, oh wow,